Hi, my name's Hilton Schön. I'm the founder and CEO of Surfcode. Today, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about accessibility and what you need to do. So, a lot of people have heard about accessibility, but unsure about whether they should start and what they should do. There's also people who have received complaints and also unsure how to proceed and what they should do. I'll be addressing these two items on this video. So, once you're aware of accessibility, you start understanding that it's a responsibility for you and your company to ensure that your website is accessible. Now, no complaints don't mean no issues. And if you have no complaints, what should you do? So we're all about being proactive at Surfcode, and you have to realize that people might have experienced issues and they have not been able to contact you. Even if you posted an email or a phone number or some way on your accessibility statement, assuming you have one, on your website, there might have been a situation where someone was trying to reach you and couldn't reach you. So you want to be aware of that, and that's the first reason to ensure that you have some plan for accessibility. The next reason is customers might leave or already moved on to another competitor and not even bother to contact you. They might have tried to purchase your product from your site or get some information, realized that it was too difficult and just moved on, and that way you've lost that person. Another reason another reason that you'd want to start looking at accessibility is if you've received a complaint or you've received a legal letter. A complaint from a customer is a great thing to have. It means you've got an edge. You can get ahead of it before it turns into something legal, before you land up with a problem. So if you've received a complaint, look into it, take it seriously, and make sure that you've resolved it. Another place that complaints can obviously come from is internally, your staff. Your staff are often on the website, aware of issues on the site. Speak to your staff, people who do know the website, who are on the website regularly. They might be able to even spot these things before you end up getting a customer complaint or a legal issue. What do you do if you actually do get a legal letter? So the first thing to do is to consult the legal team and reach out to an expert like Surfcode to come up with a strategy regarding what you should do. Some legal letters are traps, and if you respond to them, you will end up getting onto someone's radar. Whereas if you ignored them, you could actually avoid further legal issues. So definitely make sure that you have a strategy in place, that you've reviewed the letter that you've received with experts who understand ADA requirements and can help you diagnose what action should be taken from that letter. The takeaways really from this short video are, what are your next steps going to be? And your next 3 steps should be test your site, know what your site actually looks like as far as ADA compliance goes. The next thing would be to make sure you do have an accessibility statement stating what you intend to do, what your intentions are, and that it is something that your company or organization takes seriously. And the third item is really start fixing. Whether you find a small amount of issues, that's great. If you find a large amount of issues, there's nothing like actually starting to cross those issues off your list. So if you find items on your list, which almost everyone does if you haven't scanned it before, make sure you actually start, knocking a couple items off that list every time. Most of the tools that you will scan will actually tell you what the issue is and how it needs to be fixed. So there's no mystified, mystical ways, things that you need to, that you might not know. Just start working through the process and fixing the low-hanging fruit. Generally, the low-hanging fruit and things that you should fix are the items that have the biggest impact to someone who's trying to access your site with a disability. So if you need any help there, you can always reach out to us. If you have questions, you can email me at info@surfcode.io, and I'd be happy to tell you more. As I mentioned at the beginning, I'm Hilton Schön. I'm the founder and CEO of Surfcode. I've been doing web development with content management systems for over 20 years, and we have a strong focus in UI and UX, which obviously has a big overlap with accessibility. Hopefully you'll join us for future videos. Thank you for joining us for this one. Have a great day.